Okay. This is epic. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Good grief. It's been like 800,000 trillion billion years. Not really. It just feels like it's been that long since I played this game. I just want to keep playing this game. I don't really have an intro. I might not talk too much. I just kind of want to keep playing post-trauma. Okay. Make sure everything works fine. It doesn't explode. Last time there were problems. There were many problems. Okay, game audio sounds kind of loud, but also it might be fine because I don't know. It's probably fine. Okay, I don't remember playing as her when we left off, but apparently we are. He's not waking up, I should help him. I think they're smelling salts in the nurse's office behind the gym. Okay, I kind of have to remember how to do anything. I'm not strong enough to wield this thing. I've seen that weird guy enter one of these, but I should help the old man first. There's no way this is opening. Oh, brother. I have nothing, bro. She has nothing except her phone, which she doesn't even... Why does she have her phone open if it's, like, not open on anything in particular? Like, she doesn't even have the flashlight turned on. Bro. Smartest horror game protagonist. I can't do this. Me neither. Oh, right, I forgot there's no... What did I just... Oh, the lights turned off. Behind the gym, the nurse's office. Oh. Okay. I didn't see a path back there, but I can check again. Is there something I'm not seeing over here? You got like a bookshelf with like a little trick book or something I could pull. And it flips around. Maybe a lever. Things are uncomfortable, not enough to keep me awake in assembly though. Bro, I can't lie, I'm a little confused. So if it's behind the gym, do I maybe go out? There's the chapel. I have to kind of reorient myself because it's like, it's always a problem in these like fixed camera angle, or I guess just any survival horror games. I always get like super turned around as to like which direction I'm going or supposed to be going in. So I guess I'd go to the left, and then I can't go for there. That's where I entered from. This is... Wait. No, that's the... Okay, I don't understand this. What it... That is so confusing. So am I not facing the teacher room number 1? Because I would think the way it's making it look is like it's looking okay. So yeah, this is teacher room 1. Okay. See, that makes sense to me. Because that's to the right. And I'm facing this wall. So it's to my right. But then, am I just being stupid? I would think I go to the left. And then go to the second door. Which would lead me to the chapel. But that leads me to the gymnasium. Okay. I'm confused. I guess this is the chapel, maybe. Or, no, wait. Okay, I think I see the problem. That's the chapel. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was the gym. That's just me being a little stupid. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Okay. So, right over here, then. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Somebody let me in. What a nice hallway. It would be extra nice if, oh, I forgot I could do that. It would be extra nice if, like, I could open the flashlight app on the phone instead of having to rely on these stupid motion detected doors, but, you know. I'm a little confused then. I guess I go for the... I could go down that hallway with all the classrooms. Maybe see if I could cut through to the chapel on the other side and see if that opens up something else. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Wait, this way. Okay, I'm getting so turned around now. It's not even funny. Hello? Were you always here? I don't like you very much. Concierge, wait. No. This isn't where I need to be. It would be nice if I knew... where I was going, in particular. Oh, I guess that way? Oh, okay. This is kind of my own fault because it's been a little bit since I last played. I kind of forgot. I think there was some dialogue mentioning that, the main character, I think was his name Thomas or something? I should have written that down in my notebook, but I didn't because I'm stupid. I think there was some, like, dialogue that mentioned that crack in the wall was, like, too big for him to fit through or something. Seems like a diary, but the writing is very faded out. I can't read it. The writing. Indeed. Lots of boring books about the school history. Nothing over there. This is a very fancy looking chapel. I just can't see anything. Okay, what is the camera angle? What is that? I guess I'm not supposed to go that way? Basketball game. Nice. I just straight up cannot see anything. Okay. The rules of basketball. I'm assuming this is having something to do with a puzzle, so... Field goals. A regular shot made during play is worth 2 points if it is taken from inside the 3-point line. If the shot is made from beyond the 3-point line, it's worth 3 points. Free throws. These are shots taken from the free throw line without any defense. Each free throw is worth 1 point. Layup. A layup, which is a close range shot typically taken while moving toward the basket, is worth 2 points. Okay. So regular shot made during play is worth 2 points if taken inside the 3-point line. If it's made beyond the 3-point line, it's worth 3 points. Shots taken from the free throw line without any defense are worth 1 point. Layups are worth 2 points. Those are close range shots. Forgive me. I never played basketball growing up, so I might be a little slow on that. I'm sure we'll find whatever relevant puzzle. No way, basketball. I love games that have physics for like no apparent reason. Like random objects you can just interact with and kick around. Is this a light switch? Okay, another one of these things. Let me write that down. Oh no. No. Oh dear. Hold on. Alright. I saw one of these kind of like free circle things last time I played. I don't remember where exactly. I think it was the music room. Maybe. At least that seems like the case, based on what I wrote down. I'm glad I wrote down all these notes now, because I didn't realize it would be like 2 weeks since last time I played. Post-trauma notes. Okay. Let's just say basketball court. Or I guess this is the gymnasium. I don't know. Dude, my brain is like tired. Gym. Okay. Hopefully I'll remember what this all means. And fouls on the home side is 4. And on visitor's side, 1. And then there's the free circles of doom. Which there's probably some kind of significance to those. Maybe. I don't think I ever found significance to the other ones, but you know. This is just how it seems to be. An average day for a survival horror game, I guess. Things just kind of appear. You just kind of have to guess where they're relevant. Bro. I hope I'm not supposed to go up here, because, like, if I'm supposed to go up here, I literally cannot see anything. Okay. Calm down, Satan. Not today. We'll come back there later. What's going on? Crazy things. I guess the main character he said he tired and he just decided to take a nap and now we're looking for smelling salts to wake him up. He said he tired. Need a key to open the door. Of course I do. Okay. Basketball match log. Team C versus Team B. This is a lot. Oh, there's 3 pages. That's nice. Okay. So I guess this is where we're coming up to the puzzle now. 0-0, game start, game begins. 1:30, Team C scores. 3-point shot from the left corner. 3:45, Team B scores. Team B layup after a fast break. 5. Team B scores 2-pointer from mid-range. 6:10, foul by Team C. Personal foul. Team B awarded 2 free throws. Team B scores 6:20 free throws. Team B makes both free throws. 7:30, Team C scores 3-point shot from the right wing. Wait, no, there's 3 pages. You know how far you are into the game? I would assume midway through, but honestly, I have no idea. I can't imagine it's like super long. Typically, survival horror games, at least all the half-decent ones that respect your time have, usually are like 6 to 8 hours long. If they really hate you, they'll go over that. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but like, I appreciate it whenever they stick to that like time range, because I feel like that works best for these kinds of games. 9:15, Team B scores 3-point shot from the top of the key. 11, foul by Team B. Team B personal foul. Oh, this is a lot. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to read over that in a second. You still trying to 100% RE7? Yeah, right now I'm focused on trying to beat the 21 mode, Survival Plus, and it is like the worst. Like, honestly, I don't even think it's like that frustrating for the most part. There's just like, I think there's certain points that are more annoying than other parts. Like, okay, so in Survival Plus, you have to defeat 10 opponents in a row, and you only have like 1 life, so you don't replenish health or whatever between rounds, between enemies or opponents or whatever. And basically, you're both betting on this little like electrocution meter that goes up over time, and it's like a base of 1. It goes up by a base of like 1 point per round, depending on which side wins or loses, and you can raise that with certain trump cards. Like there's a bet card that lets you raise the opponent's bet by 2, and if your bet goes up at all, it stays that way for the entire game. You have to deal with that until you either just die or get to the end of the game. And you do get a lot of like good cards after you play it like once or twice, because you get like, there are rewards you can accumulate through like, say, beating 15 opponents or whatever. There's a certain trump card that lets you pull out the best card for you, and it also raises the opponent's bet by like 5. You might think initially to just like save that for like a later opponent, but like something that becomes very quickly apparent is that it takes a while for a round to end against a certain opponent, because like there are 10 points on the electrocution meter, which means you'd have to go through 10 rounds if you weren't using betting trump cards. And I think it's the first opponent the first opponent is very, very obnoxious about whenever you get like to level 8 or like 9 on their meter, they start like really like using shield trump cards, which lowers their bet by, I believe it's 1. They just constantly use that trump card, and it gets very obnoxious. Um, the whole point of the game is like it is absolutely rigged to a certain extent. You kind of have to accept that. You have to accept a certain level of that because uh there are certain opponents who have unique cards, like unique trump cards to them. Like there's one opponent who is basically like a half molded, half human, and you have to really be careful with them because they have a trump card. It's the curse trump card that forces you to draw the highest card in the deck. And as I'm sure you can imagine, that is incredibly painful, and sometimes it puts you in situations where you're forced to take the increase on your electrocution meter. It's very frustrating, and that's why usually like the on the opponent before that opponent, I like to try and actually save certain trump cards because I want to get him over with as soon as possible, because like it genuinely is absolute bullcrap. The farthest I've gotten is opponent 8, I think, and I haven't been able to get any further than that. It's like I think I could do it. It's just like um getting a call on my mobile, bruh. Well, I can explain the rest in a minute if you want. In the meantime, I have scores to keep track of. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Okay, I think I should probably go back and write down all the scores, like the score things, the rules or whatever. And then we can go from there. Okay, so let's see here. Regular shot. Slash, I guess, field goal. Should probably write that down too. Is worth 2 points. If it's inside, or I guess taken inside. Taken from inside. The 3-point line. Beyond the 3-point line is worth 3 points. Okay, free shots are worth 1 point. Layups are worth 2 points. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of a. This is probably gonna be an annoying one to figure out because I mean I've seen bits and pieces of basketball games, but I don't really know if they have like specific terminology for like taking a shot from like say this corner of the court. Um, that might be a little confusing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What kind of soda you got? I wish I could see the logos. No soda. What exactly am I looking for anyway? Like, is there like a code upstairs somewhere? Maybe. Something I have to put a code into upstairs probably. Okay. So, Team B, I'm assuming Team B is home and Team C is visitor. If not, then I can just correct that once we get there. Okay, so, it might be easier to just write down the timetable or whatever, or order of events that they have here. 1650. I'll just write down like whenever actual points are made, just to make this a little faster. Team B, 3-point shot from the left wing. Okay, let me look this up real quick. Left wing basketball. Basketball terms, terminology, coaching. Okay. Okay. So left wing is sort of like out of the boundary of the line around the one side of the baskets. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay, so that's actually a good point of reference to have. So it's a 3-point shot from the left wing, so I guess 3 points then. Team B, left wing. Free point shot. So forgive me if like someone actually shows up in chat and I don't see it because I'm having to look this up on my phone. A lot of this would be easier if I had like 2 monitors, but I don't. So like, yeah, that's what I had to say about that. Bruh, that's. Wait, what? So, are the visitors team B then? Because I'm noticing, okay, there's a personal foul noted on Team C at 1800, but then at 20 there's another foul noted by Team C. Whenever on the home side there's 4 fouls, and visitors there's 1 foul. I'll keep that in mind, just in case. Team C, foul. Team B, awarded 2 free throws. 15, 10. Team B makes both free throws. So free throws are worth... Free shots, I guess, are worth 1 point. So that would be 2 more points for them. So far that's 5 points for Team B. I might be able to do this without writing it all down. I'll just write down this one last thing and then we'll see if I can go from there and make this a little bit faster for the stream, for the sake of the stream. B scores, free throw scores, both free throws. Okay. Let's see if I can just take it from there. So 1650 free points for Team B, then 5 points. Team C makes a shot from the right corner, so I guess that's 3 points for them, so 5 free. Team B, two-pointer in the paint? In the paint. I'm guessing they mean point. Two-pointer in the paint. Okay. Whatever that's supposed to mean, I guess. Oh, the paint is the area inside the lane lines from the baseline to the free-point line. Oh, okay. I didn't see that noted on there. Okay. So, in other words, 7 points, 7 free. 8 free. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. I was going from page free, bro. Oh my gosh. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Okay. Free points for Team C, so 0 free. Layup is 2 points, so 2 free. Let's see here. Two-pointer from mid-range. Mid-range. Mid-range? I don't really know where that is. Somebody help me. Bro, there's so many. Okay, there's so many terms. I guess we'll go with, okay, 0 free, 2 free, 4 free, and then 6 free. So here's 6. Top of the key. Okay. So 8 free. Eight, 5. 10, 5. Oh, wait. 8. No. 10, 5. 12, 5. 12, 7. 15, 7, 17, 7. 1710. 1910. 2010. That's just based on what I can gather anyway. 2010. As for the fouls, I'm assuming those are just like what was up on this screen. So 4-1. Where am I going? I don't really know. Is there like... Is there like a... I'm a little confused. Oh. Okay. I need a key, I know that, but... What am I what is... Okay. I'm confused. Is there something I'm actually looking for, or... Oh, okay. Maybe I was wrong. What is the significance of the circles? I don't know. Okay. Or maybe... Or maybe not. Okay, I don't know. Guess we can come back to that. Unless... Can I change those other things? Or is it just... No. Okay. This might take a while. Okay, so... My understanding is beyond the 3-point line is worth 3 points, so... Anything from like the corner or the left wing should be 3 points. Okay, so 1 second. Maybe the paint shots, I should just be counting those for like 1 point or something. Maybe I'll try that. Okay, so B 3-0. 5 free. 7 free. Oh my gosh, how does this keep happening? It's starting me on the last page for some reason. That's really annoying. Okay. So 0 free. 2 free. Where exactly is mid-range supposed to be? See, I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean. Let me see if I can... Mid-range basketball. Shot taken from a distance between the free throw line and the 3-point arc. Bro, there's like these graphics with like a bunch of percentages on them, and like I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I just want to know where the mid range is, bro. That's all I want to know. I just want to know exactly where it is. I don't understand basketball, bro. I don't watch basketball. How do I tell them? What does... Okay. Taken from a jump shot taken from a distance between the free throw line and the 3-point arc. So I'm guessing it's like... Would that be 2 points then? I guess that would just be 2 points. Whatever. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, 0 free. 2 free. Sorry. 4 free. 6 free. 6. 8 free. 8 5. 10 5. 12 5. 12 7. I don't know. 12 7. 15 7. 17 7. 17 10. 19 10. Okay. I don't know where what I'm misunderstanding. I really don't understand what I don't get what I'm misunderstanding here. Like I kind of find puzzles like this to be a bit frustrating because it kind of relies on certain outside knowledge that like I don't really watch basketball Like, I mean, I can, face clock puzzles, that's one thing, because that's like basic knowledge, anyone would have. But, like, something like basketball, like, I'm sorry, bro, but I just don't watch basketball. I just don't watch basketball. And then they try to explain certain things in the other, like, note out there, but, like, there's certain terms they just throw out that you just straight up have to look up because, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what mid-range means. I don't know what the paint is. I don't know what top of the key is because I don't watch basketball. Like, bro. this. Okay, I need to stop saying bro, first of all. That's not something I need to be actively in my terminology, in my vocabulary. Sorry. I don't need to be one of those kinds of people. It's just annoying. That's the point. I guess it really is just the paint that's confusing me because to me it seems like everything else kind of makes sense except for the paint because and I don't know if it makes any difference whether they're making a shot from the right wing versus the left wing. I don't, because to me that seems like they would still get 3 points for that because the wings are outside of the 3 point line or beyond it. And then top of the key would have to be 2 points because you're on the line, I guess, but not beyond it. What if I do it without counting the paint? So I guess, or counting the paint as one instead of two. See what that gets me. So I guess I just have to subtract one from both sides for that. So 29, and then 19, 9. I don't know. And I again, I don't know if there's any significance to the circles because I haven't found any significance to them yet. But there's only been one of them. I'm wondering if like the circles relate to a different puzzle, another code puzzle, like out of the 500 trillion there are in this game. They're probably gonna have or whatever. Let me make sure I didn't like misunderstand what the notes were telling me, because, like, otherwise I really don't know. A regular shot made during play is worth 2 points if it's taken from inside the 3-point line. If the shot is made from beyond the 3-point line, it's worth 3 points. These are shots taken from the free throw line without any defense. Free throw line is like in the center. Each free throw is worth 1 point. Layups are close range shots, typically taken while moving toward the basket, worth 2 points. Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know where I'm what I'm misunderstanding exactly. I'm a little lost here. Because, okay, left corner, that would have to be 3 points. Like, I don't see how that wouldn't count as, like, 3 points, unless they're saying left corner to mean the short corner, which would be inside the 3-point line, which I don't know why they throw out terminology for, mid-range, but they wouldn't say short corner, but, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I could assume that they're referring to the short corner and not the actual corner. And then layup, those are worth 2 points, I assume always, no matter what. As long as they're... Okay, something else. I don't know what fast break means. If that's also something else I should be taking into... Okay, it's a quick transition from defense to offense where players try to score before the other team can set up their defense. The goal is to get an uncontested layup or a good shot before the opponents are ready. Fast break players regain the possession in their backcourt. Okay. So I assume layups are always worth 2 points. Then there's a mid-range, which I assume that's also always worth 2 points. And then free throws are always worth 1 point. They make every free throw they ever get. So, 3-point shot from the right wing. Which is still outside of the line, so... 3-point shot from the top of the key. That would be 2 points, I guess. Unless they want me to... I don't know. Like, am I supposed to count that as 3 points? Because that seems like it's at, like... That seems like, to me, it wouldn't count as that. Because it's... At least on this diagram that I'm looking at, top of the key is, like, the line between, like, separating the elbow and the short corner or whatever from the corner and the wing. So it's, like, in between the inside and the outside of the half court or whatever. Half court line or whatever. I don't know if there's... I'm getting confused. This is too much crap to... Okay. Okay, let's try this one more time, and then maybe I could try something different. Game begins, Team C scores, 3-point shot from the left corner, so 0 free, or maybe we'll just do free 0 or whatever. Free 2. Free 5. No, free 4, sorry. Wait, what? Wait, what did I just say? Yeah, free 4, sorry. I don't know where my brain is at today. free 6. Six, 6. 6, 9. 8, 9. 8, 12. 8, 14. 10, 14. Sorry, 10, 17. 10, 19. 13, 19. 13, 21. 13, 22. Try that. 13, 22, 22, 13, whatever. 13, 22. So I guess it was 1320. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I don't know how I miscounted what I was miscounting, but like apparently I solved it. I'm a genius. Cool. I really wish that thing would stop buzzing. Do I actually have the key? Metronome, wait. What am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do? Wait. Music class? Music classroom? Do I go back there? Perhaps? Oh, you know, it'll probably be faster if I went back this way. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Is there anything over here? No. Except for soccer balls. Okay. I don't exactly know how I miscounted, but you know, who cares? So, bro, why am I having this problem now where I can't, okay. Oh, so it did have a flashlight on it. I just forgot the flashlight button. Isn't that nifty? Okay, cool. Music room. Is there a metronome in here? This is the only place I can imagine there would be a metronome. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure. Doesn't look like it. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be taking this, but maybe I can figure it out. Metronome, wait. Metronome, wait. I would have assumed it would be going to the music room, but, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever rooms could I possibly check? Bro, stop. Turn off. Okay. It's the headmaster's room. Teacher's lounge. Study hall. Classroom, 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 library. I don't remember seeing... I don't remember seeing a metronome anywhere. That's the thing. I really don't remember seeing anything like that. And there's apparently a door from the gymnasium to the chapel, which I don't remember seeing at all. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Oh, it's upstairs. That's right. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. I can't go all the way upstairs, then what's the point? Why can I go over here, then? I don't... Oh. I... I can go up certain stairs, but not others, I guess. What? I guess it's just depending on my character's mood. You know, I can kind of just go up sometimes, then, like, not other times. I'm wondering if I'm not even supposed to be able to go up here, if that's just, like, a glitch or something. Yeah, probably a glitch, I would imagine. But just out of curiosity... Seems like... Or is there actually something up here? No, okay, yeah, I guess I'm just not supposed to be up here. Nice. Bruh. That's awesome. Okay. I assume there's nothing over there then. Nothing of any real importance. Oh well. Metronome, wait. Hello. Where would I take this? A metronome, wait. So I'll have to check every room in this building. It's a yellow clock. It's very yellow. Used to love looking for the telescope in school. Used to. Why do you need 2 clocks in the same room? Kind of looks like one of those weird tunnels I've seen. It is not fully formed yet, though. I still don't know what the purpose of that bathroom is. If there's, like, any purpose to it, or if it's just, like, there for the sake of it. Who knows? Oh, I already did that, right. Gold Rush. It would be pretty awesome if someone gave me about $800 trillion right about now. Random thought. What is this? This is the chapel? Right. What is this? This is the hallway. Do you have a metronome? Seemingly, no. Oh well. Do you have a metronome? I think the answer to that question... Is that chocolate milk? How long has that been sitting there? It's probably stinking up the whole room. They just left it there all day. Maybe we are in hell. Wait. I used to think Miss Doyle was great. Now I realize that every film day was a day she didn't want to teach us. I mean, yeah, guess. Maybe there's something... Oh, this was the same room from before. Okay, so... I think I'm kind of catching up to where I was before. So, I don't really know where this metronome weight goes. Oh. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. This is our third circle. Okay. Let's make a note of this. I actually, hang on, which... I guess I'll just write it down as red room. Red room. And then we can just do... This is the third circle, but this one actually is filled in. Or the final circle. Clock. Why did I write it down like that? Clock inside. Bro, what am I doing? Clock inside. And it's pointing at free, while the other one is just kind of going. Free. Is this the metronome? It looks really broken, but these pieces can help me. Pick the metronome piece. Have a metronome handle. Well, I mean, I cannot combine them. No, this almost feels normal. Where exactly am I supposed to take these? There's a metronome here. Then I have the metronome weight, the metronome handle. I would assume I use it on this, but then I can't, so like... What gives? Where to? It's been too long. Okay, let's back this way. I forgot about you. Don't do that ever again. Stop standing there. Just like go somewhere else. Weird. I already dealt with this, so... Just the blue clock. Can't believe I was part of it. Do you want the metronome weight? Or the... No? Fair enough. See ya later, bro. Hope you have Well, I was gonna say fun with whatever that is, but that is whatever that was didn't look very fun. This just loops me back around. In reality, that you know, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. That this just kind of leads out back there. But I guess I shouldn't question it too much. Okay, I think I'm a little bit lost. I think I actually am, just like, because is there something in this music room that I can use these things on? Maybe? I don't remember seeing anything, but like, what? Okay, I don't remember seeing this before. I swear this was not here. I mean, it probably was, and I just didn't see it. I mean, to be honest, it kind of seems inconspicuous when you're just running past. Maybe I didn't see the interaction icon pop up. Who invited the demons? Get out, please. I have business. Hold on. Okay. I think this is where the circles come in. So where's the first circle? Do I know where the first circle is? Oh dear, I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Okay, first circle, does it relate to, like... Oh dear, this is... So the answer to that was like 1320. Does that relate to it, or is it like... Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Maybe I can... Hold on. What is this? So it's pointing at 1. Oh, okay, okay. So I think I have to match the tempo. Is that the correct? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't remember the other ones. Let's go back to the gym. Yeah, that one kind of confused me for a second, but then I realized. This is probably the slowest one, I would imagine. I could probably just guess this one. Honestly. Yeah. Okay. I have the key to the nurse's office. Let's go. I'm just zooming. I didn't really realize how fast I was going until now. Well, now I'm not going fast at all because I pointed it out. Oh well. It was nice while it lasted. I have a key. Here's the key. Now, where's the smelling salts? I don't really know why they would keep smelling salts inside of a school, like, nurse's office, but I've also never been inside of a... Well, actually, I guess I was inside of a school nurse's office once, but... What? They're in the fridge. Okay. I mean, I don't... Sure. I guess. I don't know. I don't know where they're stored usually. I'm not a nurse. I'm not someone who typically handles smelling salts, so... I won't question it. We'll just take this to Mr. What's his name, who I forgot the name of, and be on our way. Ammonia inhalants. Ammonia inhalants. I remember they used this on Helen. It woke her up after she fell during the rope exercise. Roman was his name, not Thomas. I don't know why I keep thinking his name is Thomas.
You were out cold. Are you okay?
I think so. My head hurts. Do you know where we are?
School.
I got that, but it's not my school. All the other rooms have been... I recognize them, but I don't recognize this one.
Weird. Sounds like a mystery.
It's yours now. It's yours, right? This is your school.
Nice work, Mr. Detective.
This place, I think it takes memories and it makes them into something else. But the girl in the pictures, she doesn't look like...
No, not me. For starters, I'm not dead. At least, don't think so.
Did you know her?
Yeah, I killed her. I think. Wish I hadn't said that. Come on, I think I found an exit.
Awkward much? I forgot who Roman is referring to. Why was he walking like that? What was the deal with that? Oh, yes. Let's go.
Freya, are you there? Why are you?
Oh, this is different. Okay. I guess we've crossed into modern survival horror territory, where now I am forced to deal with an over-the-shoulder camera angle. Would it actually be better if I was just, like, playing with mouse and keyboard? Probably. Okay. What exactly are the controls on mouse and keyboard? That's nice. I like that. I like that I can't see them. I knew that was gonna happen, okay? I also like how there's no, like, reticle or anything.
I keep at it, throwing punches and watching him.
Okay, no, I listened to that one. Let me save. guess we'll play with mouse and keyboard for this segment. Oh dear. I might want to make a note of this in a second. How do I open my inventory? Okay, it's tab. Shift to move items, E to delete items, space to use items. Okay. Because this might just work a little better for this segment, because I don't really like how stiff these kinds of games can feel on controllers, like over-the-shoulder games. Okay. Where did my pencil go? What? Bro, what? Oh, it's it was hiding from me this whole time. Okay, let me try my best to draw out this little maze. Or, wait. Let's see here. Seems like there's a key over there. Oh, that's not a dead end. That is the corner. My bad. And that would seem to be a tape. I'll draw that outside of the box. There's a tape over there. Oh, gosh, my freaking wrist. I swear, I think I'm gonna have like problems with my wrist soon enough because it is just constantly hurting. Soon enough, I will not be surprised if I have like actual problems with my wrist. Genuinely. It sucks to say that, but considering how much it hurts, I will not be surprised. This is going to be hard to actually accurately draw, so I'm doing this to the best of my ability. Okay. Oh, okay. I misinterpreted this map for a second. It kind of seemed like it was inverted. Like the walls were the corridors, but those are not the corridors. Those are just the walls. That makes more sense. I'm a little slow drawing this, so forgive me. Seems like there is 2 walls. And then this does that. Gosh, this map is awful. this is this is awful. I think this might be worse than just taking a screenshot and looking at it on my phone or something. But it's more fun this way. If I make it into like a little personal activity. What is that supposed to be? What even is that? Kind of weird screen thing. And then another key. I'm guessing the bottom right corner, that's where we enter or something. Enter or leave. And that would seem to be everything. Oh my gosh, why does my freaking wrist hurt so much? Maybe I need to start doing like wrist exercises or something. I don't know. I don't really know what the problem is. Maybe it's because of the way I use my mouse and computer or whatever. Normally I wouldn't think that to be a problem. But... Okay, so, I'm guessing... So this is where we entered from. Okay. I think I can kind of follow this. Sort of. The first key should be down this way if I just go down here, and then there's like a corner I have to go around. Who goes there? And I guess there's this too. Maybe that's relevant to something. I have a small circular piece. Maybe I should screenshot this just in case. Who knows? Maybe it's relevant to something. Okay, so that way should be a dead end. This way, however, leads to whatever that is. Subway station poster, maybe? This should lead to whatever that other object is. Maybe. It does not. Okay, so... This is a little bit confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, because the way it... Oh, okay, that's like, what is that? Where did you come from? What? Oh, okay, so the drawing was of the train, okay. That's what that was. The little doodle. So if I hug the right wall, then I should find the last tape. And the ever circular piece is in the left corner. And there's also a little, like, question mark thing marked. I guess I should mark those. Possibly relevant information for an upcoming puzzle. So this should be the first wall, then I go past go past that wall. And here's the tape. Found all tapes. Remember. Is there anything down here? Just out of curiosity. Looks like a case board, but none of it makes sense. I've seen this a few times now. I wonder if it actually, like, means something or not. Let's listen to the final tape, I guess.
There's nothing left of him, but I must continue. I'm enjoying the process. Every death, it keeps evolving. The room where I kept him has started to change. It's beautiful. A grotesque representation of what he did, of what he fears. I love it. I wonder what mine would be. A dark pool of water. The eyes of my brother looking at me.
I think I mentioned this on the previous part, but I'm assuming this is some kind of, like, personal hell or something that Roman has been trapped in as, like, a punishment for something he did to Carlos, maybe? Or Freya, or some of her character. And he just doesn't remember what he did exactly. Or actually, I thought, it was mentioned at some point on the last stream, although I honestly cannot remember now what it was that he had done, if he had killed someone or something. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was mentioned last, like in one of the last areas. Anyway. What is going on over there? Oh, I'm seeing inside the wall. That's probably not intended. I would imagine, anyway. What's over here? Is this where the question mark was pointing me to? This is the door. Guess I put that in there. There was like a question mark over here. Though it doesn't really seem like there's actually anything over here. Strange. Very strange indeed.
Old man,
Shit, Fred. You're gonna give me a heart attack.
language. And? Would it matter? Do we even have hearts here?
I don't. I can feel it beating. It's really, really good to see you. Glad you're okay.
Fine, same. Is there a way out of here? It's cold.
I have no idea. I don't know what I can trust. But I want to get out of here too.
Maybe we should stick together.
Yeah, we should.
Okay. Um, is this where the key is? Yes. Thanks, Freya. What was exactly the point of... Maybe this is just demonstrating for the next area that she can fit through small areas or something. Maybe this is the part, the Silent Hill 4 part, where you're having to guide the NPC character through, like, annoying circumstances. I mean, I say it like it was actually that bad in Silent Hill 4. It wasn't really. I don't... Wait. Electric fan still spinning somehow. I want to go this way. That's where the door is. It's over here. What? Rip Roman, I guess?
Not much different. What do you think, Officer Kelly? Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate your fresh eyes. The rest of you could take a few notes. I didn't have to rescue any of you, yet I saved you all. Remember that. I have to check on that filth.
Okay. There's the case board again. All this works, all these connections. It meant nothing then, and it sure means nothing now. Can I actually read what that says? Local police forces received anonymous report confirming the suspect and staging at the national confirming the suspect was staying at the National Hotel that night. Investigation in okay. I cannot read that. In course bearing... It's probably not important anyway. I can't for the life of me read any of that. A wanted board, rotting like everything else here. It doesn't matter. These names mean nothing now. There's a dart on this person's wanted poster, so maybe their name means something, or their face. What's all this about? This is how many times I've died or something. J. P. Oh. Oh, brother. I should have expected this. The station's never satisfied unless I'm solving something. R? Maybe not R. Just random symbols. I'll just say this is a half F. What's this? I can see all the computers with weird symbols from here. Okay. Chief's desk. It's still here, as if he ever knew what to do with it. Anything else? A comfy sofa in the Chief's room, as if this place ever had comfort. Nothing else, I assume. I'd like to save if it would let me. I guess I picked up a locker key somewhere. This place is falling apart, but I never had to come here. Strange, isn't it? I may know what you're going to, or you may know what I'm going to do, but I know what you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Nothing important here, just old files. This desk is a reflection of how they treated me. Unimportant, like everyone else in this place. That's crazy. And I got a medal, I guess. Cool. Never bothered fixing it. It's empty, just some family photos of someone who never learned my name. Can I not interact with any of the other ones? Guess not. What? Oh. It's the same one. Starting to get used to the smell, but I still need to pay a visit to that scum before I go. Okay. Is there no like save point? At least not upstairs. It might be downstairs. Cisterian numbers. I remember learning these. But why now? Henry. Henry looks nice. Henry. Okay. So, let's see here. So there was, let's just write down Police Department 2. Cisterian symbols. Simples, yes, exactly what I was trying to write. Symbols. So there was the one that looked like a J, but I think it was just the one that actually looked like a J and not a backwards L. $7,000. There was the P, which is equal to 5. It was, I think it was like the triangular one, the more triangular one. Equals 5. There was like the half F, which is 4. I should probably go back upstairs to look, though, just to be extra sure I'm not missing anything. Because I believe all the symbols were like, well, you could see all of them from over here, as they said. So yeah, it was the J, the P, half F, and this little fella. Yeah. Okay, so we'll write you down. How much are you worth? $2 maybe? Free easy payments of 17. Hold on. I got distracted. I don't know why I do this in games, but like whenever I see something I can crawl up that I'm not supposed to, like it kind of like my brain just like gets rewired for a moment, and I just kind of want to go up and see if I can climb up on top of something I'm not supposed to be on. Okay, so J 7,000, P 5, half F 2, and then R looking thing, but not really R, is 1. Okay. So the way I remember it displaying it, I'm assuming this is gonna come into, so it was J and then, well, from left to right. I guess I could just always change it. I'll deal with that whenever I cross that bridge. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. That's what I'm trying to say. I hated that glass. Always felt like I was the subject, never the observer. Somebody smeared it. Who was smearing on it? Some rowdy criminals or whatever. Okay, 7. 5, 4, oh. This is a 5-letter code. 70541. What 70451? 77041. 70415. 514. I have to cover all my bases. Okay. So I understand it's not any of those. It's not any of the above. Nice computer you got there. Can I have it? Any evidence? This was where we found that key before. Nice toilet. Oh, enough metal. The relevance of which is unclear at the moment, but it's a free-sided metal with the word honor written on it. Square metal with the word integrity. What's this way? I don't really like these long corridors. They scare me. Wait, what? Huh? That makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. Alright. What is... Bits. Bits. So... Oh, I didn't see you. Okay. You know, that's... that's fine. I didn't see that one. Maybe I should have tried looking, like, slightly more up. Any other computers? So there's just triangle P, J, D, half or quarter or three quarters. You know, R, not R, half F. So what does D equal? D is 9,000. Wow. Thanks, bro. See you later. Okay. 9,000. So if I remember correctly, it's 5, 7, 9, 1, 4. No. 5, 7. I don't... Oh. I didn't... Okay. And I have a gun now, I guess. With which I could probably do something. Maybe. Find out after these messages. Okay, maybe... Unless there's like a... station's trying to trap me, but it's not working. Oh, not anymore. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but... Okay, yeah, so if I was going based on, like, going from left to right, it would have been 5, 7, 9, 1, 4, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so... Maybe I'm supposed to add it all up. I would assume so, because, otherwise... So that would be, what, like 16? So 1, 6... 16010. Let's try that. 16010. Kind of a lazy code, but we'll see if that's it or not. Sorry. 16010. No. I don't know then. I don't really know what they expect me to do with this. Is Henry relevant to the equation? This. Are there other symbols? Probably not. I would assume they'd all be upstairs. And then there's the metals, which I don't really know the... Need the gun and bullets, some bullets before visiting that scum. Okay. Henry. Henry, okay. I don't like Henry. What am I supposed to be looking for? Is there any other of these metals? Toilet paper. No. Was that there before? I assume this is just gonna keep looping me back here, yeah. Is there something special I'm supposed to do with these, like, numbers? I don't really... okay. So, okay. Cistercian. Cistercian numbers. Oh my gosh, okay. Cistercian numerals were used. Okay, they're used to represent base 10 integers from 0 to 999. You are encouraged to solve this task according to the task description using any language you may know. Okay. All Cistercian numerals begin with a vertical line segment, which by itself represents the number 0. So, okay. Then glyphs representing the digits 1 through 9 are optionally added to the 4 quadrants surrounding the vertical line segment. These glyphs are drawn with vertical and horizontal symmetry about the initial line segment. Each quadrant corresponds to a digit place in the number. The upper right quadrant represents the ones place. Okay, that makes sense. Upper left represents the tens place. Yeah, okay. Lower right represents the hundreds place. Lower left represents the thousands place. Okay. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, bro, what is this? I'm so incredibly confused. I don't know how I'm meant to read this. Like, the numbers, the order of the numbers. Is it supposed to go from, like, lowest to highest? But see, then what I don't understand is why the 7,000? Why bother? I am very confused. Oh my gosh, dude. Can this please? Thank you. I'm wondering if one of these is supposed to be flipped, and that's how I find my answer. By flipping it and then getting to, like, the twin... Because I'm missing anything from the hundreds quadrant and the tens quadrant. So... maybe I could try flipping one of those. But as for which one and why, I have no idea. Is this still plugged in? It seemed like it was running worse for... I don't know, maybe it is running worse. I think it is running worse for some reason. I don't know why, but... oh well. This is just straight up upside down. I don't really know how I didn't think about that before. The fact that this is upside down. Okay. And that would mean that this one is also upside down. But then that doesn't really solve the problem exactly. In fact, I think that would make it worse. I think this, well, I guess we could still try adding up the numbers, or just doing some random order. Who knows? That's an elevator. Okay, so R is 7, P is 9. So I guess we could do some combination of, well, but see, that kind of still just puts me back at square one, because, like, I was already doing this. And, you know, obviously adding them up isn't going to equal to 1,000. Is there anything at all else I'm missing up there? Because otherwise, I genuinely do not know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Some sort of tell that maybe I'm supposed to, like, flip a certain symbol or something? Like, anything at all would be nice. Are the faces relevant? Probably not, because there's not one on this table. Is there even anything on that wanted board? Like, actual information? No. Is this even, like, flipped around, maybe? No? I feel like all the other puzzles up until this point kind of, you know, I could put them together, except for like maybe the basketball one. Because like I was lost on the basketball terminology. But this one, I genuinely just don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking for. Because I only have symbols for the ones quadrant and the thousands quadrant no matter what. There's no tell if I'm supposed to like flip a certain symbol to then get the tens quadrant or the hundreds quadrant. So I don't know. I really don't know. There's like nothing for me to look for here to tell me what I would be flipping. It just kind of seems arbitrary. I'm sure if I find what I'm supposed to be looking for, it'll make sense, but like as is right now, this just does not make sense at all. I thought at first I was supposed to add all the symbols up, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know. I'm really trying here, but like it honestly just doesn't make sense. I guess I could just try random combinations of the numbers that I have. But that's not really like an actual solution to the problem. I'd like to be able to figure it out properly, but if they're not going to give me enough information, then I just have to do what I have to do, I guess. So. Although this would take like forever for me to do this, so do I really want to do that? Probably not. Okay. I don't want to look up guides typically, but for this, that I genuinely just cannot see any other clues as to what I'm supposed to be looking for. I kind of feel like I have to, because in order to solve this puzzle, head into the laboratory, find a locker key. Okay. Initially, it seems like the clue could be the big tentacles linking all the desks together, but in reality, you just need to stand the 5 desks line up to be a specific combination. I swear I tried that earlier and that was not the solution. But I guess we can try it again. So it will be 5, 7, 9, 1, 4. 5, 7, 9, 1, 4. I could have sworn I tried that earlier and it wasn't correct, but maybe I tried it before I found the upper monitor. Two? What? Which one is 2? Did I just like completely misread this? You know, maybe that would maybe it would have helped if I had read that symbol correctly. My own incompetence is my downfall. That's great. I love that when that happens. It doesn't make me feel like a idiot or nothing. 5, 7, 9, 1, 2. Nothing. I guess I got it. Whatever. Circle. Okay. So now what do I do with the metals? Is there somewhere to put them? I still need bullets. According to that. No, can't interact with that. Anything in here? Nothing important. What is going on up there? Why is the ceiling like that? I don't think that's normal. I have a feeling that that's not supposed to be like that, but that's just a guess. I don't like whatever is behind that door. That's downstairs. Sheriff. Oh, okay, I did not see this. Service, courage, integrity, honor, strength. I think, is it like written on the logo of the police department? Could have sworn the logo was somewhere. Now that I'm looking for it, I'm not going to be able to find it, but I swear I saw it like 3 times earlier. Good grief, why is it lagging so badly now? Is it the water? is not written on the logo. Sworn to protect. Something, something. Yada, yada, yada. Square. Square 2. These archives, I tried to save people from this place, but no one was immune. Not like me, except that scum. He never deserved it. Okay. No symbols here. Well, other than the Cistercian symbols, but that's beside the point. I guess I could just try random combinations. It's never failed me before, except it literally just did, actually. Don't listen to me. Because I don't see any of her shapes or patterns of any kind. Any notes on the desk? Let me check in here, and then I'm just gonna start guessing, because I don't really know otherwise. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to guess. I don't really know. Whose dog is that? That's an epic looking dog. I don't suppose there's any clues on the desk. Nope. Nothing can ever be simple. Not in a survival horror game. It could even have to do more with like the number of sides that they all have. So from least to greatest, I guess. Yeah. I guess that would have made more sense than just looking around for shapes on the wall. I do tend to do that to make things harder for myself unintentionally. Whatever, I guess I'll equip it when I walk in there.
Henry, good morning. You look look worse. I don't think you're in there anymore. But I hope you are. Again? Again. Again. Tomorrow.
Okay. Guess we're back to fixed camera angles. Okay. How do I can't really cycle for my items. I just have to go through my inventory. Okay. Right, okay. I guess we're back in the subway. Isn't that neat? Subway Part 2. Gates to the platform. Still closed. They look like surgical monitors. I don't remember seeing them here before. So are things getting mashed together? Question mark? Used that door before, but now it's locked. What's this? More broken vending machines. Hello? I hear a creature. I do not see the creature. Are you inside the elevator? Or just downstairs, but I can just hear you as if you're upstairs. That seems to be more likely. Okay. Now we can finally save again. Cool. So how do I... Okay, reload of X. Inventory is Y. So I guess X in my case is what I would... okay, yeah. I always forget like the layout on Xbox. It's extra confusing since I'm playing on a PS5 controller. Gosh, what is that? Stop. Something on my foot. Okay. Rip Bozo, I guess. I still think that's a really cool shot. How the camera pans through that hall. As if I trusted every one of these. Fair enough. Oh. Okay.
You still look whole. But I smell the rot. I know your flesh itches.
Jill, please. I just want to find a way out. I know you do too.
Oh no. No. There's only one thing left I want.
Jill, I'm sorry. I see how I've hurt you.
Does your sorry make her glassy eyes open and her cold heart beat?
No. I know I can't make it right. I never meant to hurt her. I never meant to hurt anyone.
No, you never do. I am impatient. Soon.
Bye-bye. Guess I get to die soon. Oh well. Rip Bozo Roman. So sad, is what I would say if I felt bad for him. But he probably did something stupid, so no power, of course, but there's a control panel nearby. Can make this work. Of course, that door doesn't open. Why would anything open? That's how I reload. I keep having to... Okay, yeah, cool. So... I kind of wish I didn't accidentally use the shotgun shell earlier, but that's okay. Yellow door. Another key card. Can't have nice things. Something down here? Nobody's blocking it this time. Oh, I guess I need the train to go through this. The tentacles. Anything this way? I don't know if I like you. What? Are you Henry? Oh. Okay. You're just gonna like... Oh, okay, you do move. Ow. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes... that makes more sense. Fair enough. Okay, well, honestly, I think it might make more sense for me to just stop here for now. Because, I only have like an hour left that I could continue anyway. And I have a feeling that in an hour I won't be out of this area. And I don't really want to leave off in the middle of an area like last time, which, because it caused a little bit of confusion. Thankfully not as much as in the hospital area, but still confusion nonetheless. So I guess I will go back to the menu. I don't know. Unfortunately, I didn't really like the puzzles that I had to deal with this time around as much as I did on the first stream. I kind of felt like the puzzles on the first part, that I did on the first part, in like the hospital, were a little bit more clever. There's some stuff. I mean, I guess to be fair, like I said earlier, I split the school into two different streams, so that didn't help too much, but I kind of like the clock puzzle from like I think it was the first area that it did in the first stream, and then there was like the slowest to quickest darts puzzle thing. I like that one, but then this stream, I don't know, like, I guess sort of the problem for me was like, with the basketball puzzle, at least, that one kind of required some outside knowledge of basketball that I just don't have, because I don't really care about basketball. I never really cared to watch it. Like, clock puzzles, that's fine. Again, basic knowledge, it's whatever. But I don't really care for having to look up terminology for basketball so I can understand this puzzle that I still didn't really fully understand. I guess I misinterpreted some of the terminology and like how many points each team got. I don't know. Then there was also the police department symbol puzzle. I don't know. I guess I kind of made that one a little harder for myself. Partially because I wrote down one of the numbers incorrectly, but also because, well, I guess the whole, like, I guess the desks being flipped upside down didn't really change a whole lot, honestly. I felt like that puzzle could have utilized all 4 quadrants, but I don't know. I mean, it was like a 5-digit code, to be fair, so it wouldn't have fully, it wouldn't really have made sense, but also at the same time, I guess that was what was confusing me so much about that puzzle, is that it wasn't using all 4 quadrants. It was only using the upper right quadrant to be like single digits instead of, you know, it's harder to explain all of this now that I'm out of the realm of those puzzles, but I don't know. I have a feeling that there's still going to be some good puzzles for the rest of the game, but I don't know. These ones just felt a little bit. I mean, okay. Cistercian symbol puzzle, that one, I'll give it credit because I was being stupid. Basketball puzzle, didn't really care about. Other than that, I just don't. I don't know. I guess for me, because this game is banking so much on its puzzle design, everything else sort of just like, it's not really falling apart per se. It's just like, because I didn't care for the puzzles, there wasn't a whole lot else for me. The atmosphere is nice, I like it, and it's just the story doesn't seem particularly intriguing, just because I've seen survival horror games before that sort of go, it sort of seems like it's trying to recapture elements of Silent Hill stories, to be like a very layered story, but at the same time, I don't know. My thoughts are kind of jumbled right now. I don't know when I will continue this, and then I can actually finish my thought on post-trauma, because maybe then I can finally finish this game. I don't know, we'll see. Something will happen. Maybe, anyway. Let me pull up some actual music. Okay. That was a bit. I'd like to say I would be able to continue this tomorrow, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I may or may not. If I don't continue tomorrow, it'll just be some random day of the week. I kind of just stream literally whenever I'm able, which is unfortunately never consistent. This might have to be my last stream series, honestly, because I'm getting kind of tired of having to deal with this sort of scheduling conflicts, which make me unable to stream consistently. And it's just annoying to me because I'd like to be able to finish a lot of these games sooner. Particularly like Life is Strange, Resident Evil, which I could have finished months ago, like a full year ago, if I wasn't trying to stream all of it. But I don't know. I'd like to do 1 or 2 more stream series if time permits. I don't know. My head is kind of a mess. I'll see you guys later.